We're here in the Melfi area on a very specific safari for Western Greater Kudu, the only place that you can hunt them, and red-fronted gazelle, likewise the only place that they can be hunted anymore. And I realized I didn't ask God for what I wanted. And I said, Lord, please let us see a mature kudu bull. I feel immensely blessed to have the opportunity to hunt here and take such a grand animal. Say how fortunate I feel and how blessed I've been in my life to see some amazing places and hunt with some incredible people and be blessed with some incredible trophies. God is great. It's an honor to have collected this special species in such a special place, and I'm ever eternally grateful for being here. It's been an incredible few days.
You got it?
Thank you.
Very well done. Wow! Yes!
Say the least.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll never forget.
That's the most amazing warthog I've ever seen in my life.
That's the one I was
hoping
so much.
for you. Jamus.
Here at the airport in Jamena, about to take a charter flight to camp. So looks like it'll be a warm one, but we're ready for it.
The last flight, c'est toi qui vais garder maintenant. Venez déjà.
Right. It's about 10:30 now, 105 degrees. We pulled in on this water hole and ran off some cows and calves. Then they went across this drainage over here. The tracker saw one young bull with him. We're going to set up a blind and watch over this water hole here. And hopefully with this heat, these bulls will want to move around and come get a drink. There was a lot of game here when we pulled up. So once we set up and are quiet for a while, I think we'll have some luck seeing game. Don't know whether or not it'll be a big bull, but we got to put our time in. A little nervous there at the end.
Very well done, sir.
Oh, that's a nice one. That was quick.
Very well done. And good spotting, eh? Welcome. Thank you.
So you're earning your keep other than being behind the camera. Well, it's day 2, or I guess day 1.5. Actually, we arrived yesterday and took a drive. This is our first full day out hunting, and I was very blessed today with this beautiful old harness bushbuck. I shot my first one 32 years ago in CAR, and had always wanted another one with a beautiful skin, but this is such an amazing old trophy. Broken tips and bloomed off, and just just a grand old ram I'm very, very honored to have been able to take. Thanks to Malcolm for your spotting and Francois for getting me into position for the shot, because you said he's probably going to move, and I got on the sticks, and sure enough a baboon startled him and he started to walk around the pan here, but well, we put him down with one shot and here he is. So thank the Lord for this beautiful trophy. So we've spent about 5.5 hours at this water hole here today, and it was an incredible day. We saw 20 kudu, some small bulls, more warthog than we could count, bushbuck, oribi, boho reed buck, just the bird life. It was an amazing day, amazing place to sit. We've got about 2.5 hours of daylight left. So Francois wants to drive around a bit, see if we might spot some hartebeest at the other water holes, roan, but never know when we could bump into a kudu bull. So we're going to take off here shortly and finish the day on the road.
He's a lot smaller than he looked in the scope, and he looked small in the scope.
Extremely shooting, sir. Very well done. Congratulations on your red mountain. How far was that?
You tell me. I think 100.
Over 200 meters.
Oh, I thought 160, 170 is what I was thinking. Thank you.
You got it.
Thank you.
Very well done. Wow. What a moment.
That's why I asked you, should we try? You said he's facing you. And I mean, I was just getting comfortable and felt confident with the shot. And
Thanks.
well, it paid off.
Normally they will open a little bit.
And then have a little curve at the top?
Yeah, little. But this one is just straight. Very nice. And you see that round nose.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel very honored. Very honored, to say the least. Really, it's interesting.
Well, we left camp about 5:30 or so. Made a pretty good drive. It was after 7 o'clock. Malcolm spotted a gazelle, the first one after we'd passed through hundreds of cattle, and that was a female, and she buggered off quick. So we carried on, and somewhere 30 or 35 minutes later, spotted this ram. They knew it was a ram when it ran. We hopped out right quick. I tried to get a shot actually from the side of the vehicle, and just as I got settled in, he spooked and ran again. And then he ran, I don't know the exact distance, I'm going to check it when we finish here, but 150 to 200 yards. And the tracker spotted him and Francois put the sticks up, and I could see him facing me. He said, "It's facing me. It's it's going to be a small target." But I felt confident and thought about it and settled in, and I was calm and comfortable and as collected as I could be, and I made a good shot and dropped him, and here we are, red-fronted gazelle. Francois was the first one to yell he's a hit, and everyone was elated that we had a successful hunt this morning. To collect a red-fronted gazelle it's an honor. It's an honor to have this collected this special species in such a special place, and I'm ever eternally grateful for being here. It's been an incredible few days. Looking forward to the rest of it. Because I'm the last safari of the season, this is the fourth and final red-fronted gazelle taken this season, and that makes it the fourth and only gazelles that are taken in the world. Can't say how fortunate I feel and how blessed I've been in my life to see some amazing places and hunt with some incredible people and be blessed with some incredible trophies. God is great. But old into the secondary growth, I mean, you can see that the annular rings are so close together now. I mean, he's growing very little. It's past his prime. Absolutely the best animal to take from the herd.
That may be the tripod. And Hamid is exactly where it was. So
183.
183.
183.
Right in the middle.
Well, it's day 3. We have a new water hole. The objective's 2, but we've got the small rifle, so if we see any of the small game, we'll certainly do our best to collect them. I imagine we'll stay here through the day and then hit the road again about 3 or 4 o'clock and poke around, see if we can't find a bull if we don't get lucky to shoot one here.
Well, it's day 4. We woke to heavy rains this morning. It is the end of the dry season, so we knew there was always going to be this possibility of rain, and it's made the temperatures very pleasant. It's comfortable today, and it's certainly good for the habitat. I mean, these animals need the water, so it's a blessing to have the rain, as we're always praying for it. The hunting tactics will have to change because these bulls they don't need to go to these fixed water points anymore. There are going to be some small pools and places they can drink. So the plan is we're going to give it some time for the roads to dry up, and then we'll drive around in hopes of either spotting a bull on the move or spotting a big set of tracks, and then we'll pick them up and follow them with the tractors the traditional way. So we've got 7 days to get it done, and we're going to stay with it.
We're at a new water hole today. It's the furthest south in the concession. We've not tried it yet. He sent a man out to scout yesterday. He did see a good bull coming for water. Francois says sometimes they don't always water every day, but we can hope. Here it doesn't look like they got the rain like we got in camp. Things are dry, which is positive. We did run off some warthogs and things when we came, so we know that there are animals watering here. We're going to remain in hopes. Traveling through the bush coming to this location, I was lucky that one of the trackers spotted a nice old warthog laying down, bedded, probably sleeping underneath a tree. And we went past, they stopped, we went back. I couldn't locate it in the bush, it was just so thick that I was up on the sticks, and Francois was trying to help me dial in to where he was, but it was just very, very thick. Finally, the pig must have heard us whispering. He jumped up, and as soon as he jumped up, I squared up on his shoulder. Right on the shoulder. Right on the shoulder. See him jump? He jumped up in the air.
There was a excellent shooting. Nice old.
Well, he stopped right there.
He stopped. Yeah, we couldn't see him.
I was trying to make that from the. I think I was making that his testicles. It's been a good day already, so let's hope we can cap it off with a big kudu bull.
No. Yes, here we are. You want to stop?
This was the only time I actually saw his body that it wasn't obstructed. We came to the water hole that we first sat 6 days ago, where we saw an amazing amount of animals. And sitting for several hours, we're occasionally whispering and talking, and Francois spoke about a warthog he'd seen here that the tusk grew up high and came over, arched and touched. And he said, you know, maybe if you're lucky you'll see this warthog, and I didn't think we would ever see it. That's the most amazing warthog I've ever seen in my life.
That's the one I was
Thank you so
hoping
much.
for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a rare trophy.
And you mentioned how difficult it is to big fish.
We were sitting in the blind this morning. I think it was probably about 10 minutes before 8 o'clock, and I'm looking at some big baboons, and I'm checking every pig as they walk in, and he says, shoot this pig. I said, what? Shoot the baboon? He says, no, shoot the pig. I couldn't see it. I was looking way past it. It was already down at the water's edge. He said, right there in the water, and he pointed, and I saw, and immediately I could see those tall tusks coming up and curving, and he just got down in the water, so I squared up on his shoulder and squeezed the trigger, and he just died right there. And so the most amazing warthog I've seen in 37 years of hunting in Africa. It's a trophy of beyond a lifetime. I mean, just it's something you never see. So another great bonus that we've gotten here in Chad. Been such a wonderful safari in an amazing place. This is our third sitting here. We came for a short day on the rain day, and didn't see any kudu yesterday. We had a total of 5,000 calves that came in. We stayed here about 8 hours yesterday. Saw those 5. Once it slowed down, Francois decided to move on, and we saw quite a few more kudu yesterday, driving another 19,000 calves. And then this morning, I don't know, maybe half hour into the drive, we came by one of the water holes, and there was a young bull drinking there. So we're in hopes that these bulls that they were seeing 3 days ago will show back up today, and we'll get a look at him.
Thank you, Malcolm is here with us.
Asked God for what I wanted. And I said, Lord, please let us see a mature kudu bull 20 minutes later.
The one very wide, and you told me you like him? That's him.
Okay.
Well done. Well done.
Let's say this is something I didn't think I'd ever hold in my hand. Just a beautiful, beautiful Western kudu. Absolutely beautiful. I feel immensely blessed to have the opportunity to hunt here and take such a grand animal. Thank you to everyone.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. Wow, 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 wow.
Merci beaucoup, Such a nice shape. Such a beautiful shape.
And unusual. So most of them here are narrow.
Oh yeah.
Find an open one like that is quite difficult.
This is the third bull today we saw. We're here in Chad, in the Melfi area, on a very specific safari for Western Greater Kudu, the only place that you can hunt them, and red-fronted gazelle, likewise the only place that they can be hunted anymore on the African continent. And I was very, very lucky and blessed. We got the gazelle and the salt on the second day and stayed with the kudu. We got a massive rainstorm in camp, but fortunately the south end of the concession here, they didn't get the big rain, and the animals stayed focused to this water. We had some men that scouted for us 3 days ago. They saw 3 bulls. We're thinking maybe this was one of them, because they said one of the bulls was an exceptional bull and there were 2 smaller bulls. We came today and saw a young bull early on, around 10 o'clock I guess. Before that we saw 1 cow. And then right before 11, Hamid said, or whispered or made a noise, and Francois immediately picked him up when he pointed where they were, and when he showed me, I could see with my naked eye the bull coming through the forest. I mean, he's a beautiful, wide, tall bull, and we waited for him to get completely clear, and Francois stopped him perfectly, and I shot him on the point of the shoulder. He was quartering a little bit, but with the 300 he went maybe 70 or 80 yards and he was dead when we got to him. Been an incredible morning. Safaris for special animals are always intense, especially when you hit the halfway mark and you haven't seen a shooter yet. But you just have to have confidence and perseverance and pray a lot, and it pays off. So thank the Lord for blessing me with this great trophy. I feel extremely honored.
So a wonderful kudu and a big bushback, a nice gazelle, and a wonderful pig.
And it isn't over yet.